Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. I hope you are all safe and well and have had a good stitchy week. First of all, welcome to any new subscribers. Much appreciated. I hope you like, and if you do, please feel free to subscribe if this is the first time viewing. And again, thank you for returning if you're an existing subscriber. Much appreciated. I apologise if you can hear a noise in the background. The cats are playing. It's 7:45 in the morning here. It's already 30 degrees, so it's going to be a hot, muggy day. It's been a horrible couple of days this week, temperature-wise. We've been up into, yesterday we got up to 37, with a feel-like temperature of 40. So in Fahrenheit, that's what, 112? So yeah, it's been hot and muggy, and it's been disgusting. But it hasn't stopped me stitching. So since last time you see me, if you don't watch my stitch with me, I've got a new accessory. This one's a lot better than the other one. It's not as big and bulky and heavy, so I can keep that one straight. Also, since last time, I showed you my finished. I've washed it, I haven't ironed it. So this is all now washed. So I'm going shopping tomorrow, so I'll see if I can find a frame for it. And then maybe next week we might have my first fully finished one. So I might also see if I can get a frame for the World of Water, which is the dolphin one that I finished last year. So I might see if I can get a frame for that one as well. So who knows, maybe 2 fully finished ones next week. So my stitchy week has been pretty good. I'm gonna say I've been off all week. So some projects have got some really decent amount in it. Some have got a good amount in it, and one never got touched at all. So the one that never got touched was my supersized tiger. I've got a bit into one of my other pieces, which you'll see when I get to it. Right, so let's get into what we've worked on this week. So the first project I worked on was my Blackberry Dragon by Stanley Morrison. This is from Paine Free Crafts, and this is this piece. And I've been working mainly in the face part here. Now this one I did with my stitch with me, and then did a little bit afterwards. Not a lot afterwards, but a little bit afterwards. So this is being stitched on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And this one got a total of 435 stitches, so not an awful lot. Make sure I get the right way around. Oops. So this is where this one's at now. So I've put in a lot of like 939, I think it is, through here to kind of define where his berries are. Filled in a couple more colours through his face, and we slid down here. I'm hoping that's going to focus properly. So he's coming along. So I've nearly got this part here finished. And there's maybe 1 or 2 more colours to go through that one. And I'm sorry if the light is not really good. As I say, it's really dull and overcast at the moment. So I've got the main ceiling light on, so hopefully you can see these all okay. So yeah, so that got 435 stitches on this week. The next project I worked on was a kit, which was Born Free, which is this tiger one. Oops. And I'm working up here in this area. And this one has been stitched on 16 count black Aida, and it's 2/1 full cross. I was really enjoying working on this piece this week. And this one got a total of 522 stitches in on this one. I need to find something to put behind it. So this is where we got to on there. So as you can see, I filled in a lot of this section here, mainly. Move that part. So this is the end of the chart. I had to count across just to make sure I've got enough room between that and there. So yeah, so I've filled in all this part here. There's a bit of black here that you can probably just see. But he's getting there. The next project I worked on was my Savanna Spirit, which is a Russian chart, I believe, which is this one. And I'm in this area over here. It's going to be a while before I get to a cheater, I think. And this one is being stitched on, again, 28 count, easy guide, and I'm doing this 1/1 full cross. And this one got 392, so I didn't get an awful lot in on this one. Well, that's where we're up to now. So just working across the top and picking the next colour and running that wherever it goes. So this is the bottom of the page, I found the bottom, and this is the end of the page. That one's coming along nicely. The next one I worked on was Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's a supersized Waterhole Masters, and it's artwork by David Paine. Excuse me 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Cat got stuck. So yeah, so as I was saying, it's Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's supersized Waterhole Master by David Paine, which is this one. And I'm in this section up here at the moment. Now this one is stitched on 28 count easy guide, again 1/1 at full cross. And this one didn't get an awful lot in, well, it got a fair bit, it got 463 stitches. Now this is where we're up to now, so I've just been working across, so this is the end of the first page. That's the bottom of it, so I've still got a long way to go. There's plenty of colours in there. I'm hoping this is showing alright. So yeah, still a long way to go on that one, but never mind. Right, the next piece, I've got some decent work in this one. This one is Mini Top Frog, and this is Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's artwork by Jodie Bergsman. This is one I'm doing with challenge with Alara, so I've got to complete this one. And Alara is doing all the black on Dragons of the Savanna. She's having a good week so far as well. So this picture you can't really see, but so this one is being done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/110 stitch. Now this got 1,750 stitches in it on this one, and this one looks a bit loose because the cat dived on it. So I'll put it into a 17 by 13 Q-snap. I've got some extenders that add an extra bit on there. So this is where we are now on this one. So I've done a fair bit more through here and a lot through this way. And then I've started working my way down some of the colours. So I'll put it in this size so I can fit the whole thing in, because some of the stitches only have like 10 of each, well 10 colours. Some of the colours have 10 stitches each. Or less. So I've just done it like this, so then if I've only got like one stitch left, I can find out where it is and stitch it. But yeah, but that one is coming along now. Still a long way to go, but hey, you can kind of see this frog here coming through. I think I need to add a bit more colours in that one though, but that one's really light, so you might not see that one very well until I've done everything around it. But yeah, that one's coming along nicely. So that one will be out again this week. The supersized tiger will be out this week, obviously. And hopefully this time I'll stitch on it. Put that there. And then the one I've spent a lot of time on this week is Heaven and Earth Designs Quick Stitch of Spirit of Winter Robin, artwork by Sierra Machete, aka Bosch Robin, which is this one. Now I've done a fair bit on this one this week. So this one is my focus for a finish this time around. So I don't think it'll be too long before it's finished. Who knows? I've still got 20,000 stitches to do, so it might be a bit longer than I expected it to. But we had some good progress. So you'll have to excuse the park threads. I'll see if I can get them out of the way. So this is on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/110 stitch. So this is where this one is at. Yeah. So I finished all this part. So yeah, I finished all this part, and then went back up to the top and started working the part threads in, and some of them are completed the colour as well. So as you can see, we've now got the outline of a robin. There's a little bit more just under there. It's a berry or something. There we go. Just there, coming in. So yeah, so this one is really coming along now. And this one got 4,197 stitches on this one. So this one got a full day and a half. And then before I start stitching in the morning, I normally put maybe 2 hours in, just to do a little bit, get rid of some of these part threads. So yeah, so this one is really coming along now. I'm loving how it's looking. But yeah, I didn't think I had as many stitches left to do as I did. So yeah, I've still got 20,658 stitches to go. So we'll see what we can get done on it this week. So I'm going to aim for maybe another 4,000 or 5,000. So this will get 1 day, and then it'll get, again, maybe 2 hours in the morning before I'll start doing my normal stitching one. Oops. So that's that one. So the projects I'm going to be working on next week then is Bosch Robin, my mini top frog, supersized tiger family, and then I'm going to bring out my brother's piece, which is Heaven and Earth Designs Woodland Christmas, Alva by Donna Gelsinger. So this is the one I put in time out for the last of January. Yeah, we're in February already, soon be Christmas. So yeah, so I'm pulling this one back out again and see if I can get back in the swing of this one, because I'm close to finishing the top row. Well, we'll see how we go. So this is where this one's going to be starting from this week. So I think I've got up to here to go, and then that's the top row finished. So I'm going to finish this top row doing the royal rose method, and then when I go back to the normal, back to the start again, I'm going to just go back to my normal cross country, because I don't like how it's looking. So I think that's what's put me off, because you can see, you can see like the lines of where each grid, I don't know if it's just the lines from underneath showing through the white or not, but it's what's putting me off. So I'm going to change that back to the cross country method and do it that way. So that one's coming back out again, so we'll see how far we get with that one. The next project I'm going to be working on is a project by the Cross Stitch Studio, which is Sunset Koala, which is this one. And I'm only up here at the moment. And this one is being stitched on 28 count Brittany Lagana in the colourway Sage, and it's done 1/1 full cross. And this is where we're going to be starting from on that one. So on this one I'm working top down. Again, just picking the next column, working with it to wherever it runs out. So hopefully we can get some decent progress on that this week. The next one is a Heaven and Earth chart, and it's artwork by Anne Stokes, and it is Snowdrop, which is this one. And I'm only up here at the moment. This is one of the ones I had to get the colours for so I can continue with it. So this one is being done on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/110 stitch. So hopefully I can get some good progress in on this one. And that's where this one is at the moment. Now this one again I'm doing in Royal Rose, but this one doesn't look too bad. So I might continue with the Royal Rose method on this one. So that's where we are on that one. And then last but not least, I'm going to be working on my Thea Governor piece, which is London, which is this one. And I'm working in this area up here. St. Paul's, I think it is. And this one is being stitched on 18 count black Aida, 1/1 full cross. So I'm hoping to get some good progress in on this one this week. This is where we're going to be starting from on here. There we go. So we'll try and see if we can get some more of this tower here done. and then maybe start on this out. Optimistic, I know. I'm hoping to get some good progress on this one. That's where we're going to be starting from on that one. This fabric is huge. I say that every time. So that's all the projects that I'm going to be working on this week. So see how far we get. Well, hopefully we get some good stitchy weeks in that. Stitch days in on that one. Right, I'm going to do a giveaway this week. So as you remember, I'm doing Chief Eagle Spirit, which is a DMC kit. I haven't brought it. Give me a second. So I'm doing the Chief Eagle Spirit DMC kit, which is this one. And as I mentioned on my first one of this year, I got some charts, and I said one of them looked familiar. And it's the same one. So this one is by Mystic Stitch, and I can't get it out of the bag. And this one is the full cross version of it, so it's the same chart. But this one doesn't have any half stitches in, and I don't think it's got the metallics in it either. I'll tell you. Doesn't look like this has got any metallics in it, and no back stitching either. So I'm going to do this one as a giveaway. So if you want to be in a chance for winning this one, let's use the word pride. So put the word pride in the comments, and then we'll draw this next week and we'll get this shipped off to whoever. So yes, so this is Chief Eagle Spirit basically. So if you want a chance with that one, yeah, just put the word pride. Right, so that's everything there. I'm going to get another stitch with me done, or maybe two this week. I did two last week, so I'll see if I can get two done again this week. There was meant to be a Zoom tomorrow, but I've got plans in the morning. I don't think I'm going to be back in time to actually do the Zoom. So then I was thinking maybe do it later on, but then I'll film my mum on a Sunday, so it's like, nah, there's no point. So I'm going to do a Zoom next weekend, next Sunday, about my time, for the America area, so that time zone. But again, if you are up and you want to join in, feel free. So I'll probably put that up during the week, and then I've got a couple of people I email, so I'll send emails out to those, so that they're aware. And that's it, I believe. So yeah, so hopefully another good stitchy week coming up. So again, if you do have any questions or comments, then please feel free to drop those down below. Again, you can email me. Email address, as always, is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. I'm also on Instagram as dizzystitcher, so you can message me on there. And if you are in the Facebook group, you can message me in that one as well. Just for those who are interested in joining the Facebook group, which is linked down below, I've changed the questions now on there, because we're getting a lot of scammers in the group. So normally they just go in and comment with like yes, because yes is the answer to most of the questions. So I've changed it now, so you've actually got two questions that you've got to answer by actually writing something other than yes or no, to try and stop these scammers from coming in. So there are 3 questions that you must answer. If you don't answer them, you will not be accepted. You can always try again afterwards, and once you've answered the questions, you'll be allowed in. So yeah, so that's everything from me. So again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and much appreciated. Here's to a really, really good stitchy week. I'll see what I can get done. So until next time, take care, stay safe. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye for now.